Hello and welcome back to another review by Mega Train Lover. Today we are looking at a Bachmann locomotive, and which, as you can see, is not in the box because it's already been taken out, DCC fitted, so on. And it is, as you can clearly see, a Class 37. Yes, I finally have a Bachmann Class 37. I've been after one of them for ages. I know there's many of them about, but I've just only gotten round to buying one at the London Festival of Railway Modelling. The particular one this is product code 32389. It's a Class 37/4, number 37421, and it's in Colas Rail Freight livery. Now, the Class 37s are obviously one of the most popular diesel locomotive types in the UK, and they were built from 1960 right through the 60s and through the 70s, and then I think some were even built in the late 80s. I think the Class 37/5s with the flush front ends, or were those modifications? I'm not entirely sure, but they were built for a very long time. And in the end, well over 300 of them were built, and they were found all over the country. No matter whether you were in Scotland or London, Wales, or Devon or Cornwall, wherever, you would find a Class 37. Even in East Anglia, hell, everywhere, you would find either a Class 37 and even a 47. I mean, the 47s were more common because there were more of them built, but the Class 37s were pretty common. On the back, you get tons of information about it. When they were built, what horsepower they are. They are in fact 1,700 horsepower. So 1,700 horsepowers, which is very powerful, and some of them are, and although a lot of them have been scrapped, some of them are still in service, mainly as in preservation. Well, not just in preservation, but some of them do work freight duties, like the one which I'm about to show you, which is, let's put the box to one side, right here, in Colas Rail Freight. And wow. Wow. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's start at the front. It's got that very characteristic look of a Class 37. Excuse the white in front of here. I was super gluing a bit of detail and a little bit too much got on it, but it's fine. It's okay. It does add a bit of a weathering look to it, to be honest, but it's fine. The details you get at the front are the coupling chain, the brake pipe, and this ETH cable, but these are only addition, but these are extras, you don't have to add them. At the front, I've removed the front coupling, so the only coupling is at the back. As you can see, there is a driver inside the cab, which does look fairly well detailed. And you see, you get the Colas Rail logo, and its number 37421. And the livery is very striking. You get this lime green, the black roof, and also black above the brighter colours, and an orange. And it says Colas Rail Freight. The bogies are very well detailed as well. You get these white pipes running down. The axle boxes are not painted, but I'm not entirely sure whether they are in this particular livery. Some liveries had the axle boxes painted, others didn't. The grille here is very nice. It looks like a grille. It's not one of the fake ones which you found on earlier diesel models. You get a orange stripe running along the roof and also around the cab, and then at the top of the nose. On the nose you also get an aerial, which, oh dear, oh, there it is. I didn't notice. Sorry, excuse me everyone for this. There you go. Okay, be careful. Do not touch the aerial. It's very delicate. So yeah. But anyway, you do get an aerial, which is very nice. very realistic. The other side is pretty much the same. I like the windows which peer into the engine room. That is a very nice touch. At the other end, you obviously do not get a driver because, well, it would only be driven from one end anyway. So, yeah. Now the bottom of the locomotive is pretty basic. Well, you do get these switches where you can have the tail lights on or off, and the cab lights on or off optionally. Because if the locomotive is hauling a train, then obviously the tail lights would be off, and if it's running in daytime, the cab lights would be off. Now the other end is the same as the other end. You get the lights do work. You get the three lights here, which lights up when it's coming towards you, and when it's going away, you get the two red lights in two smaller bulbs just there. You get the warning stickers for the high voltage electric wires. Oh, the buffers are sprung, if you haven't noticed yet, all four of them. And yeah, so all in all, it is just a very nice model. It's heavy as well. It will have a lot of traction. The horns are very nice as well. The fan there does not spin independently, but it does spin if you blow on it. But the good thing is that it does look like an actual fan and not just some fake molded in fan, which again you found on some earlier diesel models such as like Lima models and stuff. That's a really nice touch. What else can I say? All in all, it's just a fantastic model, well worth the money. But it may be value for money in terms of detail. But what about performance? Let's find out. So here we have the Colas Rail Freight Class 37 on the track, and before we start, I'm just going to show you the lights. Let's select its number and then turn. Oh, come on. I'm not too sure if that is its number. There you go. Function 0 turns on the directional lights. So as you can see, you get the two. Well, they appear white, but they are actually amber, as you can see. The two white lights in the what used to be the head code box, and then the white lights beneath it. And if I switch the other way, you can see the tail lights have come on. Now this engine also has cab lights, which on the Hornby Select can be pressed with function and 1, and as you can see, the cab lights do work, which is a very nice touch. So anyway, let's give it some power and watch her go. Wow. I mean, the speed is at halfway, yeah, just about halfway, and she's running very well. Okay, she's a bit slow, but let's put some speed. There you go. That's much better. Wow. She's running extremely smoothly. Let's get a few run by shots. So yeah, as you can see, she is just a brilliant performer. Very, very smooth. And there is even a quiet kind of like roar from the motor, which is a really nice touch as well. It's absolutely brilliant. just to conclude this video, it is, if you're a diesel fan or just a fan of British trains in general, it is absolutely essential to have a Class 37 in your collection, and the best ones are by Bachmann. I mean, of course, I know V-Trains does Class 37s, and Hornby does one. Well, actually, Hornby Railway does one, but that's obviously less detailed. However, the Bachmann Class 37 is an absolute stunner. I recommend her. No matter what livery, I just actually recommend it. It's such a good performer and it's very well detailed. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you later. Goodbye.